by beloved spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Damodara Swami Maharaj. As usual, we'll be starting off our class with the Vaishnav
स्वागत
bhajan.
करते हैं और हम अपने गुरु महाराज परम पूजनीय भक्ति धीर दामोदर स्वामी महाराज
We are just assigning the channel, so sorry. And then once I start the channels, then you both can go ahead. I'm so sorry. Hare Krishna. Go ahead, Darshini Mataji.
So I invite Her Grace Preeti Lakshana Mataji and Her Grace Apsara Kun Mataji to start off with the Vaishnav bhajan. Hare Krishna.
कपट्टा हाइले दूरा प्रवेशी प्रेमीरा पूरा जीवेरा हृदय धन्य करे कपट्टा हाइले दूरा प्रवेशी प्रेमीरा पूरा जीवेरा हृदय धन्य करे अतएव बहु यत्ने अनिवार्य प्रेम रत्ने कपट्य रखः अति दूरे शून मननि गुण वचना शून मननि गुण वचना प्रतिष्ठा आशाधिष्ठ अधम छंडलिनी हृदय मम यत् काल करिबे नर्तना कापट्य तद उपपति न छाड़िबे मम मति स्वपचिनिया हय दूरा तद अर्थ यत्न करी प्रभु पृष्ठ पद धरी शिव तुम्हि करह प्रचुरा देह प्रभु सेनापति विकर्म करिया अति स्वपचिनी संग छड़िया राधा कृष्ण प्रेम धने दिव्य कवल किंचने बोले भक्ति विनोद कांदिया राधा कृष्ण प्रेम धने दिव्य कवल किंचने बोले भक्ति विनोद कांदिया बोले भक्ति विनोद कांदिया बोले भक्ति विनोद कांदिया Translation. Once deceit is cast away, a living being's heart becomes blessed, and once enter the city of sacred love. Therefore, take great care to keep pretense far away from you when you try to acquire the jewels of love. Listen, O mind, to these sacred words. As long as my audacious desire for fame in the form of a fallen, low-class, dog-eating woman shall remain within my heart, her paramour deceit will not stop holding sway over my mind. To cast away that dog-eater, hold on to the feet of the beloved devotees of the Lord very carefully and render a lot of service. Bhakti Vinod weeps, asking, when will the commander-in-chief of the Lord takes me away chivalry from the company of the dog-eater and give me the treasure of the love of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ji Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Preeti Lakshana Mataji and Apsara Kun Mataji, for your beautiful offering at the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Raghunath Goswami Pad and our beloved Gurudev. Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev. Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. We are very grateful to have you on the call to enlighten us on the topic of Sri Manah-Siksa by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, a commentary, and original book by Srila Raghunath Goswami Pad. We welcome all the devotees to day 16 of the discussion. There's a small announcement before we go ahead with the session. This announcement is for the Hindi-speaking devotees. हिंदी भाषी भक्तों के लिए ये सूचना है कि अगर आप ये कक्षा हिंदी में सुनना चाहते हैं तो आप अपने मोबाइल या लैपटॉप के दाहिने निचले हिस्से पे जाएं, 3 बिंदुओं को दबाएं और आपको गोल आइकन दिखेगा इंटरप्रिटेशन, उसको दबाएं और उस पे हिंदी दबाएं, तभी आपको ये क्लास हिंदी में सुनाई पड़ेगी. Portuguese speaking devotees can also use the interpretation icon on your laptop or mobile and click on Portuguese interpretation. Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev, we are very grateful to have you to enlighten us on the topic of Sri Manah-Siksa. And we are very grateful that you're giving us your association continuously throughout the month of Kartik. I hand over the call to you now, Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Hare Krishna. Vijay Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityananda. Namaste Saraswati Devi. Gauravani Prachari Nirvisesa Sunyana Vati Pasta Chadi Satat. Om Gyana Timirandasya. Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshula Malitanjana Tasmai. Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale. Swayam Rupa Kadamahim Dagati Swapadantikam. Pandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yuttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajitam Sadvitam Savadutam Savajana Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakaganamita Sri Visakan Mischa. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastuti Tapta Kanchana Gorankira Debranta Vanishwari Brisavan Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Ponchakal Pataru Vescha Kapasundi Vacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Bhakti Vinod ki jai. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai. Sri Guru Parampara ki jai. Iskon Guru Vrinda ki jai. Giri Gorvanan ki jai. Girija Maharaj ki jai. Sri Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai. Sri Manah-Siksa ki jai. Oh, glory to all the assembled Chakra like devotees. We're very happy to have all of you with us today again. It's always a pleasure to have the chakras, tasty chakras, ready to drink Amrit. So we pray to Giriraj Maharaj that he gives shelter to all of you. All of you are completely sheltered, blessed to become successful in your Krishna consciousness. Praying to Giriraj Govardhan that all of you will never have alternative to Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is only ornament, only goal, only desire, only duty. Nothing else will be in your mind more than Krishna, Radha, Shama Sundar. Yeah. So these days have been wonderful. Yesterday, Deepavali was there. Today, Giriraj is here. And then Gopaswami is coming. And many many auspicious activities. And we are taking full shelter of Raghunath Das Goswami, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and all our acharyas. May you always remain like this, full in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Continue with our feast. Is it possible to move forward? So we are looking at this beautiful commentary by Srila Bhakti, who has always been very, very kind to help us with this nectar. It was already sung and read. So can we move forward?
Actually, this song we're taking today for the first time, for verse 7.
And it is hiding. The last part is not showing. So if I want to go through it, then I'll hang somewhere. The last one, the mantra 4 is not showing properly. My picture is covering some part of it. I don't know how to.
Yes, Shila Gurudeva, I'll also send it to you on the phone.
Yes. I'm waiting for it. All right. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, as always, is helping us to really look at it very carefully. For days, we've been talking about this dangerous demon called deceit, which he compared to the urine of a donkey. And he advised us not to drink it, but to drink the nectar coming from the lotus feet of Sisirada, Govinda, Madhava. So he continued, once deceit is cast away, and also yesterday we shared with all of you the realization of Srila Swami. He said, we are repeating, one cannot become liberated until one gives up this demon, deceit. Liberation is not possible for anyone who is deceitful. And we mentioned also that he compared, I mentioned this one yesterday, he compared the deceit to also fault finding. If you look at the word before, so back to what I use the word utinati, fault finding, deceit, fault finding, hypocrisy. They're very dangerous poison. So, but Bhakti Thakura said, even if one controlled the 6 armed robbers, but this one, deceit, can make everything useless. As Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, the one is able to control all the sensible, just leaving only one. When that one alone will bring back the remaining ones. Therefore, it is better to completely deal with this. And the process was completely given to us. Once the seed is cast away, which is possible, like today we can pray seriously to God for shelter. A living being's heart becomes blessed, and one enters the city of sacred love. Therefore, take great care to keep pretense far away from you when they try to acquire the jewels of love. The jewels of love of God here cannot be compared with anything. There is no comparison. Just like one cannot compare iron and gold. There's no comparison. One cannot compare heaven and hell. There's no comparison. They are completely opposite. They are different things altogether. Just one cannot compare oil and water or gasoline. Both of them are liquid, but they are completely different things. So deceit should be cast away. Then we will enter into the city of a sacred love. That is where we should swim every day. Listen, O mind, to these sacred words. As long as my audacious desire for fame in the form of a fallen low class, dog-eating woman, shall remain within my heart. This love of God here will not stop. As long as this deceit remains in the heart, love of God will not manifest. We already made it very clear. Things like Kartik and before you, that we cannot become liberated, we cannot attain to love of Godhead. It like if we clean our room very carefully, we clean the room very, very carefully, and in one corner, just one corner, you just drop some dirt there. It will bring millions of cockroaches there. Millions will come there. You can say that the whole place has been cleaned, but this small particle of dirt here to bring all kinds of unnecessary entities there to disturb the house. Therefore, an intelligent person should not keep this donkey urine. Deceit. Deceit. Deceit is treachery. Deceit is very dangerous. To deceive people, very, very dangerous. Yes. Our paramour, deceit, will not stop holding away. Will not stop holding sway over my mind. To cast away that dog eater, hold on to the feet of the beloved devotees of the Lord very carefully and render a lot of service. It's the solution. The solution. We should hold on to the feet of the beloved devotees of the Lord very carefully. How do we do that? By rendering service. By rendering service. Service is so powerful. Even demons appreciate it. Even demons. Once, when the Lord Machandra arrived in Lanka, they were camping somewhere. Ravana sent 2 spies to come and check his strength and the weakness of Lord Machandra. While the spies were coming from the sky, by then Vibhishan has already come to join Lord Machandra. And because he coming from that Rakshasa side, so he knew, even without seeing them physically, he knew that those personalities coming from the sky, they are coming from my brother. And although they have not reached here, they are still in the sky, but they have already mastered everything about us. They have known our secret, and they know our strength. They have already known that completely. Then the Varana became very serious. They became furious. Our enemies have known all our strengths and our weakness. That means we are defeated already, because they are going to prepare heavily to contract everything that we are going to use for the battle. So we are really defeated. It's very, very, very serious. Yeah, if your enemy knows your strength, you are already defeated. The weapon you are having, he's going to use 10 times that strength. That we can even see presently. Our material leaders, this is what they are doing. They are hiding all their strongest weapons. And they tell you who are buying weapons from them, we are foolish. Third world countries who are buying weapons from the super world, we are foolish. Our foolishness is that we cannot fight the person we are buying weapons from. We cannot, because they cannot sell us their highest weapons. They cannot sell us that. They can only give us the inferior ones. The one they have, they will keep it. And we are not sure, we don't know anything about their strength. No person can do this unless a person is a bona fide Brahmana, a saintly person like Dronacharya. Only Dronacharya can do that. No one else can do. And Krishna told his father, for those who are liberal, who is liberal in this world? Where are people are liberal in this world? We're very, very honest. We're talking about deceit. This is a topic we're using, deceit. Who is free from deceit? And we are discussing this among ourselves, devotees. So what about those who are far away? This is their festival. This is their life. They can't do without deceitful nature. So I'm repeating that we third world countries are foolish. We are buying weapons from people who will never sell us their best weapon. They will sell us the common ones. They will keep the best ones. So if you find them in trouble, you are already finished. In 1 minute, they will finish you, because the weapon you have, they know it. They give it to you. So they know it completely. You don't learn it from them. They have the best. Let us understand this. Of course, Our leaders who are doing this, they're not in this class. They will not hear this thing. That's the problem. And they're not ready to hear. Well, anyway, we should understand the politics of material life. So, when this was told to the Vanaras by Vibhishan, they were all very, very concerned. So when Lord Machanda asked them, what should we do now? Everyone except the Hanuman, we should kill them. Because they are going to tell our enemy our secret. So the battle is over. So everybody gave their verdict. And then Lord Machanda said, we don't have problem with the messengers. They are messengers, so we cannot, according to law, we cannot kill them. Let them go. Let them go back. Even if Ravana comes here now and tell me sorry, I will forgive you. It will just end there. So let's forget about them. This is the Supreme Lord. So he knows everything. There's nothing like a defeat for him. Nothing that doesn't exist for him. So he said, let them go. So these spies from the Ravana, they were very happy and appreciated the supreme nature of the personality of Godhead, Lord Machanda. So when they went to Ravana and they told Ravana what happened, Ravana was expecting to hear the secrets. They told him everything. But they told Ravana also, please, our Lord, don't fight with him. He is the Supreme Lord. Please give him back his wife. Let us save our life. Ravana was so angry to hear this. And he told them, you are alive now because of the service you have rendered to me. Otherwise, you are dead. But you should go away. Don't serve me. Even demon appreciated service. Even demon appreciated service. So here we are requested to do what? To hold on to the feet of the beloved devotees of the Lord and very carefully render service, a lot of service to them. Bhakti Notakura teaching us the process weaves, asking, when will the commander-in-chief of the Lord take me away chivalrously from the company of the dog eater and give me the treasure of the love of Radha and Krishna? This is desire. This is how a devotee should pray. And this is how we should work for it. Should beg for it like this. When crying, you are crying, weeping, begging, when will the commander-in-chief of the Lord, as the pure devotees, Bhakti Raghunatha, Prabhupada, all of them, and take me away chivalrously. They take me away from this material world. From the company of the dog eater and give me the treasure of the love of Radha and Krishna. All right. We are looking at verse 7 today. Pratishta sadrishta svapacharamani natet Katam sadhu prema prisati ruchire tananumanan sadatam seva swapabhutayita saman tam atulam jatatam niskasha tvaritam ihatam desa atisa. As long as the unchaste dog-eating woman of desire for prestige dances in my heart, how can the chaste and pure lady of love for Krishna touch it? Therefore, O mind, you should always serve the incomparable, beloved devotee commander of Krishna's army, who will immediately throw out the unchaste woman and establish the pure lady of love in the heart. This is a very beautiful prayer. Beautiful prayer. Raghunath's verse 1. Yes. We pray for pure love of God. That is our goal. And we work towards it. By the process, Raghunath Goswami and all our acharyas are giving us, Bhakti especially, so expert in dealing with these issues. Hare Krishna. Yes. As long as they are unchaste, dog eating, a woman of desire. It's a metaphor for us to understand. Desire for prestige dances in my heart. How can the chaste and pure lady of love for Krishna touch it? It cannot. A devotee will never touch all untouchables. All untouchables cannot be touched by a devotee. Devotees can only touch that which is sanctified. In the first canto, it said, the swans, swan-like devotees, they attracted to the places where sweet nectar of pure love of Godhead flows. They reject all unnecessary contaminated places which are meant for the crows. That is the difference. That is how one understands a devotee, a non-devotee. We mentioned the other day we can measure our Krishna consciousness. We can see how we are progressing in Krishna consciousness. This is another another way to look at it. We can see how we are making progress in our Krishna consciousness by the attraction we have for mundane topics, mundane music, sinful places. That's how we check. If we are attracted to holy places, we are attracted to go to holy places, Big Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri. We're interested to visit places, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, perform pastimes with devotees, Krishna, perform pastime with devotees. We are attracted to hear these things, all these things we are hearing. We are attracted to hear them. It is our attraction. Or we are still attracted to hear mundane things, things that we call Gramya Katha, idle talks. What is our interest in Krishna consciousness? You can check. A devotee is attracted to topics about Krishna. The devotees are attracted to taste things about Krishna. Like today, Govardhan Puja. Devotees are eager to hear. They want to hear. Who is Govardhan? They want to hear. Who is Govardhan? They are attracted and they hear with a rapt attention and they enjoy it. That is how we know where we are in our Krishna consciousness. Where is our center of attraction? And when you speak about politics and all the money things, devotees feel very painful. They feel pain in their heart to hear this. That's how we know where we are in our Krishna consciousness. Now, we are no more interested to enjoy these things. We feel pain. It's a disturbance. It's a disturbance in the heart. While Krishna consciousness is a treasure they will relish. This is how we understand. We are making advancement in Krishna consciousness. No taste for frivolous talking, idle talks, garbage discussion. We're no more attracted. I'm not saying, I don't want to say that it is advancement. I'm not saying it's an advancement, but it's also, it's someone's nature. For example, I'm a village man, so I will not be attracted to so many fancy things. So when I started going to Mauritius newly, so one afternoon, a good brother came to me and he said, Maharaj, I want to take you to such and such place. I said, for what? What are we going to do there? For just to see the town, to see. And say, Prabhu, I'm not interested. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I'm not going to those places. I'm sorry. I'm not interested to see buildings. I don't have interest in see buildings and see what is that? Please, I'm sorry. I have taken so many Papa disciples, I've taken this, and I say, I'm sorry. I'm a village man, I'm not interested in these things. I like to see fresh green grass and woods. Yes, I feel very happy with this, but not this cement. What is this? Skyscrapers. What is this? In Brazil also they did the same thing. I'm sorry, please. We go on Harenam, big city with heavy building. I just walk past. And when we go to the temple, when the devotee told me, you can imagine how devotees have all the kind of funny things in their mind. Many devotees, they told me this. For me, it was nothing, but many devotees, they told me this thing when we go to the place. We passed through this place, but we don't look at all the things. I said, look at what? Look at what? Some places. I said, excuse me, can you speak something else? Can you speak something else? What is the places? What is the places? Huh? This is a proper called a pigeonhole. This is a place. This is attraction. Pigeonhole. Please, let's talk something else. Not about this. These are horrible places. Horrible. Once you be interested in, yes, the 12 photos of Vrindavan. Because Swami He told us how the banks of Jamuna, the bank of Jamuna, we go there, we don't see anything. The bank of Jamuna, they are resident of the demigods. And they are made of corals and pearls and jewels, and the trees, they're made of diamond, the fruit, the trees, the leaves. We don't see all this thing. This is what we should be expecting, aspiring when we are going to Vrindavan or go to the place. This is what we should be aspiring. This year in Mayapur, we're discussing with you how Slajiva Goswami entered Navadvip. As soon as he started his journey, he started chanting, Nadia, Nadia. That means in his mind, he had already reached this day before he physically came there. Meditating on Lord Nityananda, meditating on Chaitanya, meditating on the pastimes, meditating on the deeds, what activities the Chaitanya and his associate performed. This is Krishna consciousness. So if we are not attracted to these things, we are still attracted to seeing buildings and seeing whatever things that are there, we can understand where we are in our Krishna consciousness. All right? This verse answers any doubt about why a person who has given up material enjoyment may still have deceit in their heart. Drishta Swapacha Ramani Batistasa. The desire for prestige is an unchaste, dog-eating woman. Prestige, adoration, to be honored, to be worshipped, to be respected. So we should command respect by our wonderful qualities, but not demanding respect. That is a sign of low-class nature, low-class consciousness. Even though one may have dispelled the other narratives, it's not easy to uproot pratishta asa. It nourishes and generates the other forms of deceit. This desire for honor is the root of all other narratives. But since it is never able to recognize it unfold, it is shameless. Fame is like dog flesh. And one eager for such fame is called Drishta Swapacha Ramani, a dog-eating, curious woman. Each type of sadhaka demonstrates the desire for pratishtha in a different way. One, a Swanishta sadhaka wants to become renowned as religious, benevolent, and sinless. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami told us, when Abhinda Puri tried to run away from fame, but wherever he goes, the fame is already waiting for him there. Now, Ramananda Rai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, who are the most famous people in the world? He said, the devotees of Krishna. Krishna's pure devotees. So if you give up deceit and sincerely practice Krishna consciousness, you become a pure devotee, and a pure devotee is famous. You don't need to ask. It is already there. It is part of the ornament. Naturally. So there's no need for one to pretend to renown just to gain facility for maintaining our body from the common people. If you become a wealthy person, you don't need to ask for friends to come. People will naturally flow to you. That's all. You don't come to you, don't because, hey, I'm looking for friends. You don't do that. Your position alone will bring all the people to you. So if you become a devotee, fame will automatically follow us. 2, parinista, sadhakas, who should be known as a devotee of Vishnu, as a knower of spiritual subject matters, and as detached. Yes. All these are due to immaturity in Christian consciousness. If we are mature in our Christian consciousness, everything will follow automatically. We don't need anything else. Everything will automatically follow. Nirapeksha sadhaka wants to be known as spotless and renounced, as master of the conclusions of Shastra, and as having a perfect understanding of devotion, as long as one maintains a desire for honor, pratishta, deceit, kapataka, kapatata, will always remain. And until one is free from deceit, one cannot obtain the saintly person's pure love. That is the fact. That's the conclusion. All right? Nitai Gora Hari Hari Om. Is it possible to move forward?
With the ahead of this illustration, should I go ahead of this illustration? Shall I go again?
No, this one is okay.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Shila Gurudev is joining back with us. There is some network glitch. He's back and we'll be connecting to the audio soon. Hare Krishna.
All right, sorry for that disconnection. Yes, so we have here the desire for honor is the root of the plant of deceit and pretentiousness. All 3 categories of sadhakas should avoid the desire to avoid being honored and glorified. Yeah, this is illustration. The 3. One, the deceit, all the nonsense, Swanista, Batista, the Nirapeksha, all of these things with the disease, deceit is the root of all these analysis. Therefore, all our chariots are saying the same thing. I should root out these things by the process of Christian consciousness we have already discussed. I had once past time by His Holiness Gorgovina Maharaj, how a cat became a Swami. His Holiness Cat Swami. So he said that once the cat, like the Swami here, took sannyas But Danda, what the beads, and was Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So the mouse, they saw, the mouse represent all the common people. It's hey, can you see that the cat says, Swami, that means we will not eat it, you will not eat us again. That's a great opportunity. The cat said, yes, I'm nice, Swami. No more. I don't eat again, no flesh, completely. That is gone. And now His Holiness, Kartik Swami Maharaj. So the masters, they say, great, this is great. So please, let us go and have association of His Swami. So they came to the cat. So the cat was thinking, you see, by pretense, I have wonderful opportunities. Now I have so many. So they're not have to hide so that the mouse will not see me, the rat don't see me, how to hide every time, how to try with difficulty before I get one to eat. But now just see, there's so many all around me, easily. So we're thinking that the mouses, they were playing with him, joining him to channel Krishna. Well, because you know the Swami, he threw the bead away and ate all the rats. That is the end of his Swami position. So we should not be His Holiness Kartik Swami Maharaj. But we should be a real bona fide Goswami who will give us pure love of Godhead. All right? Suchi Sadhu Prema, pure love of God. Sri Rupa Goswami said, Samyan Mastrinita Swantu Mama Twatishayan Tita Bhava Saiva Sandratma Udha Prema Nigadyate. When Bhav condenses and intensifies, it softens the heart completely, and one becomes filled with great attachment and possessiveness towards Krishna. That intense love is called prema, love for Krishna of a feminine nature by learned scholars. The Bhakti Assembly Sundu 1.4.1. Only when the desire for pratistha is cast away does one's whole heart become softened. Otherwise, it is not possible. Next. So let us take this with us and meditate on this as we move on. Let's take this and meditate till tomorrow and whatever. Krishna is dressed as a dancer. Decorated with different lotus flowers, mango sprouts, and clusters of flowers and birds. The clay of Vrindavan's earth is used to draw designs on his chest, his cheeks, in yellow and reddish colors. The moment he enters the forest with his beautiful dress and mood, Krishna starts to dance. Peacocks dance, swans dance, gopas dance, even when he kills a demon at the height of the fight. Krishna dances, even when he does something as serious as lifting Govardhan Hill. He starts to dance because he is a Lord of rasa, joy. Seeing him, all the devotees start to dance. Because Krishna does not kill demons. Krishna does not kill demons. He doesn't kill demons. Krishna does this thing by his expansions like Krishna Vasudeva. Vasudeva killed demons. Krishna Govinda always dances eternally with his friends who are very fortunate. Who are very, very fortunate. Yes. When he dances, peacocks dance, swans dance, gopas dance. Everyone dances with Krishna. Yes. Krishna is Natava. When he dances, he elegantly inundated the world with waves of bliss. He is the Lord of joy and the Lord of dance. When Krishna goes into the forest, he brings it to life with his presence. Once he has entered the forest, the Brajavasis, with the exception of the cowhead boys and cows, turn back to go to the village. Some of them are carried back because they fainted. The moment the Krishna is just within the boys, his feet start to dance in such a way that the art of dancing becomes ashamed. Then his ankle bells start to sound. Then the gallant dances, and Krishna's eyes, more beautiful than a baby deer's, also dance. His eyebrows dance, his makara-shaped earring dance. Everything dances. Even the peacock feather begins to dance. There is not one single part of Krishna's body that is not dancing. In such a way, he makes the whole world dance. Krishna places all directions with the luster of his golden coat that sways in the gentle breeze. His luster is emanating in bluish waves. His dance is multi-dimensional, covering the whole forest of Vrindavan. The luster of his dhoti is like the bright-colored Ganga, and the luster of his body is like the dark Yamuna. Together, it appears as if there is a confluence between the Ganga and the Jamuna. Actually, that is it. Krishna created it. When Radharani hears about Krishna's dancing from Kundalata, she drinks the information as if her ears are cups. She closes her eyes and internally sees Krishna dancing with the gopas. She faints. She faints from the effect of two kinds of nectar, kata and internal meditation. As Radha falls down, Krishna knows she has fainted, and he tells the wind to awaken her. The wind then carries his fragrance to wake Radharani. Sri Radha and Krishna Bhagwan ki jai.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev, for the very wonderful and enlightening class. Stretching on, giving up the desire for prestige and re-stressing on the third verse of Shikshashtakam. Gurudev, with your permission, we'll go ahead with the question answer session.
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, or the devotees who have questions or want to ask a question, you can either raise your digital hand on Zoom or you can write to us in the chat box. Srila Gurudev, there are 3 questions from yesterday's session. Shall we take that?
Okay.
Yeah. Her Grace Krishna Mohini Gauragi Pataji is asking, Hare Krishna Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. It is mentioned that we should avoid accepting prasadam from someone who has hatred towards us. Does this also apply to a person who feels envious of us? If so, would not accepting what they offer will increase their envy?
Yes, the same. They are the same. The same thing. A person who is envious of you, what prasadam will he give to you? It is envy. That is what is going to be. So Krishna told Dhira, what you have cooked is hatred. So I am not hungry. It is said that the only qualification one has to eat food from an enemy is when your hunger is almost the point of death, then you can eat. Otherwise, you are not qualified to eat anything from an envious person who hates us. Otherwise, no. If you're so hungry that you're about to die, then you can eat. Otherwise, no. No need to eat. The same thing. Next.
Thank you so much, Shri Gurudev. Amisha Mataji is asking, Hare Krishna Maharaji, please accept my humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. Maharaji, in what ways we deceit? Please explain by some examples. Often we say that we never consider any particular act as deceit, but it is deceit.
Excuse me.
No, Mataji is asking, while doing a particular act, we don't consider it to be deceit, but actually it is deceit. So can you give some examples by which we can identify which act is deceit?
How do you know that it is deceit? How do you know it is deceit? And if you don't know it is deceit, can you say it is deceit? If it is deceit, then the deceit means what? We have been talking about cheating. Cheating. Hypocrisy. That's what we've been discussing since. Deceiving people. We've been talking about these things. What is that? If you ask me, excuse me, what is the road to Jamuna? And I'm directing you to go over there. That is deceit. That is deceit. I've given an example many times. If I'm telling a doctor that I have headache, but I have stomach problem, that is deceit. If you don't know something, we should not say it. Right? Simply say we don't know. But it's difficult to say that because why is it difficult to say that? Because we are deceitful, we are not honest. That's why it's difficult. Otherwise, I'm sorry, I don't know this. Please, if you're happy then because you want to show false ego, which is deceit. They tell people that they know everything. And you just, if you don't know something, you say, I'm sorry, I don't know this. I will check for those who knows, then I can get back to you. Finish. Otherwise, it is cheating, it's deceitful. Cheating. All right.
Yes, Gurudev, thank you so much. Our last question from yesterday's. Matsya Prabhu has asked, it was mentioned one of the names of Radha is Goshtha Kishora Jana Shekharau, which refers to her as being the leader of gopis and gopas. I heard that in a general way, pastimes of Krishna with Radharani and the gopis don't mix with his pastimes with the cowherd boys. How can we understand also Radha being leader of the cowherd boys? In other words, how does the Sakhas relate to Radharani and vice versa?
There are many places, many persons where gopas and the gopis are together. There are many. I can just tell you one. Well, when Krishna blocked Srimati Radharani and the gopis apart when they're going for the puja, I questioned them to pay the tax. The Krishna was there with the cowhead boys. They were the ones who were blocking the Krishna used them to collect taxes from the gopis. And Madhu Mangala was the chief scribe. He's the one to write the names, all the products they're having and the prices for each of them. The Madhu Mangala, who is Krishna requested him to write. The gopis and the gopas, they were together. There are many persons like that. They are all together. When Krishna was going to steal the garment to the gopis, Krishna were the kinkaris, small boys, small cowhead boys. He left the bigger ones, he cut the small ones. He went with them. They went together. And many other persons that they were together. So there are other persons, not only. It's not in all cases. All right.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev. Ratnagi Radha Mataji, you can ask your question.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Thank you Gurudev for nectarian meditation and the beautiful class. And my question is, like, Gurudev, so many after coming in Krishna consciousness, we can see our anarthas, like we can see that anarthas are there. And today you told that the hunger for prestige or glorification, this is also how to get rid of all these subtle.
Hare Krishna, Shri Gurudev. I think Mataji's network is poor, but Mataji is asking how to get rid of these subtle anarthas.
We discussed it yesterday. Yesterday we discussed Bhakti to explain and we specifically mentioned what is deceit, the danger, and the solution. It was given yesterday in the discussion.
Okay, Gurudev, I will hear yesterday's class. Yesterday I couldn't hear class, so I will go through that. Thank you, Gurudev.
That is it. So please, listen
Yes,
to it again.
Gurudev. And this thing also, Gurudev, I want to ask that some family, like, sometimes you stuck so much with family that you can't, if you really want to do it, but you can't do it. Like yesterday, I missed class, and so I got problem. So
Yeah.
what to do? Yes.
Do what is necessary. You do what is necessary. Yeah,
But
there
yeah,
is a price for everything. Yes.
but we are fortunate that recordings are there and we can hear still. So thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes. Anyway, I can just tell you something. It's sweeting. So about the Lord said, let us give up the drinking of the donkey urine and take shelter of the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. We should hold on to the ocean of nectar. That is a solution to overcoming all these things. And today we mentioned, let us meditate on these things. Till tomorrow, the meditation. We carry the meditation. We are replacing our old habit, our old meditation with the divine meditation. This is how we transcend these things. We take the solution. This is what our charities have done. They have given everything very clearly, so we know, okay, this is a problem. So we know the danger for this problem. And then they give solution. This is a solution. Instead of drinking the donkey urine, let us drink the nectar from Radha and Krishna. That is how we get out of it. He said we should hold on to the feet of the pure devotees and we should render them a lot of services. Everybody know. A lot of service. And we give example of the importance of service for this today. We give example, even calling the Ravana as an example. How you appreciate the importance of service. This is how we transcend. This one we just mentioned today, this class. Yes.
Thank you so much, Gurudev.
Thank you, Gurudev. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Yes. We pray
Just
God
keep giving us service, Gurudev. So we will do by your mercy only.
A lot of service. A lot of service. A lot. Always engage in service. Not small, not once. A lot. So if we are very busy serving the devotees of Krishna, then we have no problem. Finish. Yes, next.
Thank you so much, Gurudev. Pratik Prabhu, you can go ahead with your question.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible?
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances and failure to speak. My question is again linked to the topic of deceit or duplicity. So I've heard many times that the devotees should not boast about one's own sadhana. For example, let's say two devotees are talking to each other, and if one of the devotees asks that, how are you doing in your sadhana? And the generic answer that comes out is, oh, I'm struggling in my sadhana. I'm not able to complete the minimum number of rounds, etc., etc. So how should, while at the back end, the devotee who is saying this knows that he or she is doing it. I mean, they are doing the 16 rounds or whatever number of fixed rounds that they are doing, even be it hearing lectures. So how should we understand this in terms of, is this being duplicit to the other devotee, or is it being deceit, or this is okay because at the end we are protecting, the aim is to protect the sadhana and not to cheat the other person?
No, that is not considered a deceit. Usually when people tell me, oh, when I say here, so I'm struggling. So I usually said, okay, keep struggling. That's okay. Keep struggling. A struggling man have no time to waste. Better to keep struggling. Yeah, we should continue to struggle so we don't waste time. That is not a deceit. Because it's not good to start telling people that, I'm now a pure devotee. See? No meat, no fish, no air, no listening, no gambling, no intoxication. You see? See me? That's what I'm doing now. Every day. 128 rounds. That is that is not correct. Yes. This is not deceit to say someone I'm struggling. Yes, we can get help so we can struggle without wasting our time. Yeah. Keep struggling. All right.
Sorry, my other part of the question is, I mean, when someone says I'm struggling, but the person knows at the back of the mind that he or she is completing the necessary amount of rounds. It's just that they don't want to disclose that they are kind of not struggling in their sadhana, but not to disclose it to the opposite person. So in that sense, should we consider that as duplicity?
No, that is not duplicity. It's not. We are trying not to boast about so it's okay. It's not, that is not duplicity. It is not cheating.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev. Shri Radha Kripa Kataksha Prabhu, you can go ahead with your question.
Kataksha is not a Prabhu, it's a lady. Because she shaved her hair, so looking like a small girl, baby. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare
Sorry,
Krishna.
Maharaj, there was some problem with the mute button. Please accept my humble obeisances. Glories to you. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for giving us this golden opportunity to drink the nectar and give up this donkey urine. Maharaj, some time ago, you mentioned in one of your lectures how Srimati Radharani also lifted Govardhan Hill. And you also mentioned, I think it was in Ananda Vrindavan Champu, but I couldn't find it. So Maharaj, today is Govardhan.
That's not from Ananda Vrindavan Champu. That is not from Ananda Vrindavan Champu. It is from Dr. Madhava.
Dr. Madhava, okay. Maharaj, could you please maybe narrate just briefly?
Yeah, I can show you. Dr.
Thank
Madhava.
you.
Let me read it directly so you can understand.
Thank you very much, Maharaj.
Sorry. Yes, I know. Janana Prabhu asked me about that. So, yeah, this is Dr. Madhava. Dr. Madhava, Rupa Goswami, this is Rupa Goswami. He said, Lalita in Sanskrit, oh expert boaster, in this Vrindavan forest, only where Brahma offers prayers to you. Although many Brahmas offer prayers to refine the beauty of its rather transcendental beings. You may lift Govardhan Hill with a single hand, but my friend rather pulls the great mountain of Sri Krishna with a single sidelong glance. Oh, hero Krishna, do not be so proud. Dr. Madhava of Rupa Goswami. Yes. Srimati Radharani did not, she didn't lift the, Krishna has to use his hand to lift the heel. Srimati Radharani doesn't have to use any of her senses to lift it. With her glance, she can lift Krishna. And yesterday, don't forget, yesterday we mentioned that this is another Vrindavan Champu. Yesterday one is another Vrindavan Champu. Under the heel, under the golden heel, a lady, this one, another Vrindavan Champu. Krishna is called as a Dhira. And I go, say, are you sure he's a Dhira? Are you sure Krishna is a Dhira? Say, yes, Krishna is a Dhira. Dhira Prasanta is a Dhira Lalita. One who put all her friends under subjugation is called Dhira Lalita. That's Krishna's name. And the Gopi said, okay, if you say it's Dhira, let us see. Can you just come? For days we have been standing behind, and Krishna have not seen you properly. Can you just come at a bit? Just come a little bit so Krishna can just see you. And as soon as Srimati came before Krishna, he carried the hill, he carried the mountain, he carried the mountain, and everybody is celebrating. We are celebrating today the lift of golden hill by showing the strength of his finger. Krishna showed the strength of his finger, lifting the golden hill. But just a moment, just one moment of looking at Srimati breast, the mountain was shaking. They have to push Srimati to go back behind. Otherwise, the mountain would have fallen off from there. Krishna's hand to the ground. And what is their source of protection will have become the source of their destruction. Just for a moment. Is that Krishna Dhira person? Dhira Prasanta? Is Krishna Dhira Lalita? Or Srimati Rani? Who's the Dhira? Tell me. Huh? Who is Dhira? Radharani is lifting Krishna. Just a glance. Krishna had to use hand to lift the heel, but Krishna already lifted both of them. All right, the answer is good answer.
Thank you very much, Maharaj. It's a perfect answer, and it's also a perfect meditation while chanting Radha Kripa Kataksha for the sidelong glance.
Yes. So
Thank you very much, Maharaj.
That's what it means. So when they are singing that, you should remember, Srimati Radharani has the strength to lift Krishna. And there are so many other things. All right. Hare Krishna. Next.
Hare Krishna, Shri Gurudev. We'll take the last question for the day. Shubham Prabhu, please go ahead with your question.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, you respect my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, in day-to-day daily life, we actually get carried away by the elements of Maya. And so how we can absorb in our day-to-day life, in our sadhana, that it can't get compromised. With the same time, we can also do our material duties. Because like in Bhagavatam, we had seen the characters of Maharaj Dhruva and many more kings that they have done their material duties perfectly with their spiritual duties. So how we can do that, because we can't able to compare them, but how we must follow them, Maharaj, because sometimes we get depressed, sometimes we can't able to do that on these things.
Yes.
We get into sense enjoyments and all this.
Why the scriptures and our acharyas put all these personalities in our in our life. Why the scripture put all these personalities, why they are persons in our literatures and their daily discourse. They are daily discourse so that we can pray to them to help us with the strength. Urupa Goswami used the word sato. We want to follow their footsteps. How will you follow the footsteps unless we know? Unless you know what they did, then we pray to them. Please help me. I cannot do it on my own. I cannot. I'm completely helpless. So, by your mercy, by your blessings, and by our sincere service to them, and daily sincerely taking our sadhana seriously, we will develop the strength to overcome all difficulties. Instead of us to worry about anything, instead of us to become fearful, there's no need for all this thing. Let us just sincerely follow the disciplines in Christian consciousness, sincerely from the heart, and constantly beg for mercy. We already mentioned many times, our child teaching on how to pray in Bhakti teaches on how to pray. All of them, they are teaching on how to pray. Let us pray sincerely. And it is not something, it's not that today I just make a prayer and tomorrow I'm asking Krishna, oh, my loss is not going here, Krishna. Yesterday I prayed to you and I fasted for all the Kadasi. Why am I saying have a loss? Krishna, when are you going to take it? It will take some time. We have to be patient and depend on Krishna. But we should do what we're supposed to do. Then Krishna will gradually take us there. If we don't practice, we don't practice nicely, we will not become a bona fide devotee. One devotee told me, he asked his special master, Gurudev, how can I control my loss? His special master chastised him. Do I have magic wand in my hand? I don't touch her head and it become free from lust. You have to practice, that's all. So he gave David the same question, I have to control. I gave him some mantras and how we should prepare our mind. How we should prepare our mind. Some mantras to change. Sadhana, strong sadhana. This is how we will overcome these things. We have to show Krishna that we are ready. We wait so we can gradually get purified and develop all that strength. Otherwise, you just touch your hand and everything disappears. You will be artificial devotee. You'll be artificial. You will not be a strong, bona fide person. All right? Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Shri
And
Gurudev.
Maharaj, sorry Maharaj, just last one. But sometimes in the situation we get so much that like extreme cases we get so much into devotion, sometimes we forget our material duties also, and sometimes we get so much extremely into material duties, we sometimes compromise our spiritual duties also. So how to balance that, Maharaj?
We should have a timetable. Better to have a timetable. We should have a timetable like Bhakti has timetable. So we know that I wake up in the morning, I will do my spiritual duties, and after this time, I'm going to do my business. So when I come back, I have to go do my evening spiritual duties and go to bed. We should design it like that. We should have a timetable and keep to it. And it's also very, very important for us to keep the association. Association will give us strength. Without that, we don't have strength. Very important. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Shri Gurudev. Last question, Meena Mataji.
Hare Krishna, my friend. Yes, situation report.
Hare Krishna, Shri Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, thank you. Situation reports.
Hello, I have done
I have done
9 rounds.
9 rounds.
Taho, Jai.
I
Thank you
have
very
done
much.
9 rounds.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good devotee. Thank you.
गुरुदेव जिस दिन से आपने बोला है उस दिन से 9 राउंड कर रहा है, बस आज बोल रहा था कि अभी कार्तिक चल रहा है ना, बस कल से मैं 10 राउंड करूंगा.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev Mataji is telling that Prabhu has told that because he had told till now he was doing 9 rounds, and because it's Kartik, he will do 10 rounds.
Very good. Very good. Very, very good. That is advancement. Thank you very much. We pray that Dhira, Govardhan, give you full shelter. Continue to chant for eternity.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
All right. Waiting for
Hare
tomorrow's
Krishna,
report.
Gurudev, thank you. Dandavat Pranam, Gurudev.
Thank you so much, dear
Okay.
devotees. Yeah, Pratibha Mataji, a question will be taken tomorrow as devotees are waiting for Srila Gurudev for Govardhan Puja at Lagos Temple. Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev, we humbly offer our obeisances and our gratitude at your lotus feet for today's session. Thank you so much.
Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai.
Bhakti ki jai,
Jai.
Ramana ki jai, Manah-Siksa ki jai,
Jai.
Giri Govardhan ki jai,
Jai.
Gaura Bhakti Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Hare
Jai. His Holiness Bhakti Damodara Swami Maharaj ki jai. Thank you so much, devotees, for joining us. The sessions will keep continuing, same place, same time, same link. We request all of you to join tomorrow for your for the continued katha. Hare Krishna. Today's sessions have been helped and backed up by devotees. Vaishnav Song Bhajan by Her Grace Preeti Lakshana Mataji and Apsara Kun Mataji. Admitting participants Shweta Mataji. Screen sharing Anurag Prabhuji. Portuguese interpretation Her Grace Yogini Mataji. Hindi interpretation Her Grace Shrimram Radhika Mataji. Muting, unmuting and spotlighting service by Shravana Mataji. Recording Anurag Sharma Prabhu. And live streaming and host controls by Her Grace Preeti Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.